All right, Cameron. So here we are for the playing lesson portion, right?
I'm excited for this.
Yeah, there you go. Good. We'll see if we can transfer the skills from the driving range onto the golf course, right? You know, obviously we want to kind of keep in mind some of the things we've been working on. Have you played hardly at all since we've been kind of doing it?
I've tried to practice as much as I can,
okay.
but very little playing.
Little play. Okay, so we're going to put it to the test today.
Right.
All right. So obviously we're going to keep in mind certain things that we've been working on, right? So long game, we're going to try to stay a little bit further on our right side for a little longer, right? To not inhibit that slide action, okay? But some of the things that I kind of really want to talk to you about, first of all, is pre-shot routine. Okay? You said you have a pretty strong pre-shot routine in your initial analysis of yourself. Kind of take me through what you're looking at, what you go through.
Right. So you know, actually, it's kind of subconscious. I don't really have to think about it anymore. But I do like to pick you know, a target out there. You know, so here on number one, I probably aim for the left side because it is, you know, kick left.
Okay.
And so there I have my target. From there, you know, I kind of pick out what ball flight I want to hit. And then from there, you know, if I were to go through it, I stand back here, and there might be a couple little gimmicks here and there that I do, but my idea behind it is, you know, I line up from here to my target, and then as long as I get comfortable over the ball, you know, I try to keep my lines pretty straight where target line and setup.
Okay.
And then from here, you know, I don't know if there's a time period or anything like that, but just my mental checklist is, you know, pretty much lining up correctly to my target and kind of thinking about what ball flight I want to hit.
Okay, cool, good. One thing that I kind of noticed right off the bat is your target, your alignment, right? You said on this hole, right, we've got an embankment on the left side, so you said you want to aim it down the left side. Yeah. Is that a pretty broad target?
It's a very broad target.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's for good reason right now. Hopefully it gets a little bit narrowed in.
You ever heard the term aim small, miss small?
I've heard it before.
Okay, good. Let's try to implement something along those lines, okay?
Okay.
And one of the things that I like to do, the thing that kind of drives me crazy with a bunch of people is whenever they're looking at, you know, trying to find an area that they're trying to peel something off of or something like that, they look at a lot of times hazards, right? So they're going to say, I'm going to try to draw it off of that bunker, okay? Yeah. I don't like looking at hazards, okay?
Me neither.
I don't either. It just ends up in, you know, if you're trying to fade it off the water or something, that means you've got the initial thought of water in your head, right? The things that I like to do is pick something off more in the horizon, okay? And so if we're aiming down the left-hand side here, right? And let's try to pick out like the tallest tree that may be 500, 600, 700 yards away in our case, right? Yeah. But let's try to pick something more along the ball flight, right? And what I want you to do is I want you to picture that ball flight, okay? From that point, you talked about how you like to kind of decide how high, low you want to hit it or what direction it's going, right? Well, I want you to actually mentally think about that shot before you hit it, okay? And so it may not be, you know, from the time that you get to the, you know, I don't necessarily want it to start from the time that it's your turn to hit, okay? It may be in the time that you're sitting back here waiting for the other 2 or 3 guys to hit, okay? Hopefully you get to go first, right? Because that means you won the last hole. But make sure to take the time to actually picture the ball flight, pick something out that's, you know, a good ways away, all right? And let's not look at the actual course that we're hitting at. Let's focus on something further away. Okay? Good. Let's see you do it. Kind of walk me through it though. I want you to kind of tell me what treetop are you looking at?
Okay,
you know?
so like you said, 600, 700 yards out there. The very tallest. You know, it's kind of hard to see, but it's really along the rough line up there. You know, for here, I'm just going to try to set up a little bit open and kind of peel it off. Okay. So from there, you know, I'll go through my pre-shot routine.
Good. I want you thinking about that golf shot the whole way through, though. Okay.
All right.
Take a couple more of those, right?
Yeah, I'll take 14 of those around.
All right, good. Let's go ahead and another one.
All right.